Welcome to Touch Base Tuesdays, where we touch base on Tuesdays. In light of the many protests around the United States this past weekend and ongoing protests around the world resisting authoritarianism, fascism, supremacy, both in the United States and worldwide, I've been thinking about a protest sign that has long lived rent-free, with pleasure in my mind. It's from the 2017 Women's March in the United States, and it was from actor Amir Talai, who had been in Los Angeles that day. And his sign said, "I'll see you nice white ladies at the next Black Lives Matter protest," right? The sign went viral, and I think about it all the time because it is an invitation to think about coalition building and that which we show up for, that for which we show up. And listen, we can't all do everything. We will burn out, and we need each other and ourselves to resist supremacy and authoritarianism and fascism. And we are not going to get anywhere if we are not in coalition with one another. And why has supremacy and authoritarianism and fascism risen globally, not just in the United States, my friends, globally? Because of a collective shared tenet that centers fear and resource hoarding and discrimination and all the other things that make authoritarianism and supremacy what they are. And so how do we resist that kind of coalition building? We have to be in coalition with one another around our respective areas of justice, because those facets and tenets of justice must be in coalition with one another for our collective liberation to be realized and achieved. And there is a lot of fractured justice work. And so it's incredible that folks are mobilizing, no question. And what coalitions are we building? What justices are we showing up for across the board? We cannot do this in silos. We absolutely must invite ourselves to show up for justice across the board. Even if we can't be on the front lines and roll up our sleeves for everything. We need experts in every area. And we still have to support those experts and find where we get to uplift one another so that the quilt builds. The air is literally blowing on me and I'm getting cold, but for lack of a better metaphor, now that I threw in the quilt, that is the only way to keep ourselves warm. Dibarti. Take care.